confession time, right? You know you love the chips that come in a can that look like this, right?
Oh, yeah, we all
know
do.
you love it. But you go, you know what? Those chips that come in a can that look like this, I know they're not necessarily that great for me. Welcome in Vegan Rob. Come look at your screen right now because this is an item that we have waited here at QVC and begged Vegan Rob and Vegan Rob's team to do for about 3 years to bring us the chips that looks like that chip that's in that can in a way that is done vegan so that we can feel like, okay, we love snacking like this and we love it. This is the set of 12 canisters of potato and sorghum crisps. Now you're choosing all of one flavor and the crisps are delicious. Alberti and I, we were able to sample some. I ate a whole can of the dragon
Yeah,
and
me
then
too.
a whole can of the cauliflower before you could say Bob's your uncle. I was like, I'm sorry, what? What are you saying? I mean, and they are addictive. And look how pretty they look. They have the same experience, but they don't have the same like guilt feeling with it. So here are your choices. You get all 12 in that cauliflower. You can get all 12 in the dragon.
I know,
which
it's
is a
so
little bit
good.
spicy. Oh my gosh, it's so
not
good.
too spicy. It's like a 4 or 5. It's
Absolutely.
It's not even a 4.
No, it's the spice to get you addicted spice,
Yes.
right? It's like that level.
It's the I want
It's
more.
I want more, I can't stop eating spice. And then you also have your turmeric crisp, M79548, that's your item number. These are brand new. They're the first day that we presented crisps from Vegan Rob. You know this name because he's responsible for Pirate's Booty.
And the
He's
puffs.
responsible for the puffs that we love so much. This is 3 easy payments of $9.99. Ships to you for free. Each one of these canisters, here's how they can be guilt-free. They're like 270 calories. I don't know if you've ever looked at the back of your, blank toes or the potato toes or whatever toes, right? It's like 380, 400. You're like, wow, I just de-sipped my whole day,
The
right?
Crisples.
The Crisples, right, exactly. You're like, I just ruined my whole day, but you can eat all of this whole can and not feel awful. Welcome in my guest. Her name is Natalie Lockett. Natalie, you and I talked before I was able to completely, well, let's just say go in on these crisps. And I'm so happy that I was able to taste them. Tell us about, first of all, hi, nice to see you.
Great to see you, Rachel. My cheeks hurt from smiling because that was the best introduction of these. I also ate a whole can of Dragon Puffs. When you open them, you can't stop.
Right.
And you took the words out of my mouth. That what Alberti said with that spice, where you just want to dig in and have more, is exactly how I would describe it. It's like that cool heat where you can't stop.
Yeah, it's totally that cool heat.
Perfect introduction.
So, Vegan Rob's, like, how are they able to make these? And then let's go into flavors. Like, what's in here that is not in that potato that you might see elsewhere in a can?
Right. So what Vegan Rob does is he uses this organic sorghum, which is a drought-resistant crop. So we like to say these are climate-friendly. And what that does is you get that irresistible crunch, which if you've had our puffs before, you know how good that is. And then he also has added dried potatoes. And what that does is it gives you that creaminess that melts in your mouth after the crunch, which is what's so irresistible, right? It makes you want to reach back in and have so many more. That's such a great shot there, that bright, beautiful turmeric. These have such a light crisp, and that's what we call them. We call them crisps. You've had those chips in a can before. We've all had those, but wait until you try these. I love that you're breaking them apart because they're like kind of a delicate crisp.
So Natalie, let's start from kind of light to flavored. So let's start with the original. And the original, if you had blindfolded me and I ate this crisp, the cauliflower one and the other one, I would not have known. I like literally with my great sandwich, with my burger.
It is cleaner. You can taste it's cleaner on the tongue.
You can taste it. Yeah, you can taste this cleaner. We're gonna bring Alberti in the picture too because we like to, we like to hang out like a posse. So let's start with the original, right? So the original is what? Help me with that.
So cauliflower. So these are our cauli crisps. So this has, of course, cauliflower, that organic sorghum, dried potatoes, a little bit of nutritional yeast, which gives you that cheesy flavor without real cheese because, of course, these are vegan, and a little bit of onion powder. So these are this neutral, a little bit cheesy, a little bit oniony, kind of just good classic chips. No spice at all to these. My daughter devours these.
Right.
I devour these.
And P.S., they hold up to dip. So if you're somebody going, well, what about my favorite French onion dip? Or what about my favorite whatever dip? Or you know what? They hold up to dip. No problem at all. Now let's go to, I'm going to jump over dragon and go directly to turmeric because I think that's the middle one. And then we'll go to dragon. By the way, dragon is in the running. And I really wish I was able to offer you a combo, but that's not how this is rolling. Like
there's no combo?
We finally got our hands on these. So you got to go all in to a flavor, and if you want several of them, go all into a couple flavors because I got an update already. If you want the dragon, it's last call.
Oh,
turmeric,
the best.
600 go around, and then the cauliflower, 800 remain. So I guess that just changes up. We're going to change our path, Natalie. Let's talk about dragon right quick because these are going so fast, and if they're going to go out, I want you to know what you're getting, and we can jump on to the other ones. So dragon.
The dragon is just a burst of flavors. We've got this powdered chili serrano, powder flavor on there. We've got a little onion powder, garlic powder, a little nutritional yeast, all this amazing, smoky, delicious flavor packed into every bite. So you get this great, I like what Alberti said, a 4 or a 5 on the heat, but it finishes cool. So you want to reach back in and keep eating it. It's an amazing spice.
It's more like if you like barbecue.
Yes, it's
if
like
you
that.
Like barbecue
it's like
chips,
that sensation.
You'll love Dragon Crisps, right? If you like the turmeric, though, is the one that I think is the most interesting, Natalie, to explain because sometimes I think turmeric. I did a Instagram live today, and I was like, it's not too turmeric-y, meaning like it doesn't feel like you went to an Indian restaurant and ordered like something on the menu there. It's like, but there's that hint of just really good flavor.
Absolutely, I totally agree. So turmeric has been kind of hot in the food and nutrition world. We know some of those good health benefits. I love that Vegan Rob included it because it's also, like you said, it's unique. You haven't seen this. We don't normally see turmeric style chips, but this one has that nice warm spice, but it also has black pepper, and for some reason, this really reminds me of like a lemony
There's
pepper.
a lemon bounce. Yeah, I was going to say there's a brightness, there's a bounce in it. It's M79548. Let me just remind you what we have going on here because it took us almost 3 years to get this in. We've been begging the Vegan Rob team, please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please, with sugar on top. Can you bring us a chip that we can feel good about, a crisp that we can feel good about? This is the potato and sorghum, and this is the cauliflower crisp. You'll get all 12 at $9.99. Each can only has 270 calories, so you won't deep six your entire day if for some reason you did like, me and Alberti and you go all in. And then here is the dragon. And the dragon crisp, we are very limited in the dragon crisp, Frank. His last call, 100 remaining. And then we also have the turmeric. And about 500 to go around in the turmeric. It's M79548. And this is the first day it's been presented. And by the way, Vegan Rob is up for best snack and best plant-based snack. So this isn't just a name that is like jumping in. Again, these are nominees all woven throughout this show. So Natalie, thank you so much for bringing this to us. We so appreciate it.
Thank
I'm
you,
gonna
Rachel.
jump off with a couple of these. I mean, I've already eaten a can and close to 2/3. I might as well just keep going. Thanks, dear.
Thanks, Natalie.
So good. Thanks, Rachel.
Okay,
Thank you.
care.
See you guys.
So we have been going. Thanks for being with us. We still have an hour and a half left in the show. We've got show-only prices still